Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. We just finished some research, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the next one. The last one that I did logistic trash slots and logistic slots. I want to do another level of mining productivity. That's going to help us out a bit. During the break, I set up another copper line. I extended the copper bus with another red belt, so we've got 2 red belts now. The new line I set up with electric furnaces. And I misspoke earlier. I thought that they took 2 modules each, but they only take 2. So I was only able to get a 60% reduction in energy consumption instead of the 80% that I thought we would get. But it's still a big improvement. You know, we can see on our power we're still doing okay. But these electric furnaces are taking 2 megawatts just on this one line. And so the other efficiency modules I want to start putting on our mining drills. Because those do take 3 modules, and so those will reach the cap. We can see on this one, for example, we're at the minus 80% limit, so 18 kilowatts versus 90 for one with no modules. That's pretty huge. I'm not going to put any in there right now because I want to take the ones that I've got and put those into our mining outpost that we're going to be setting up. I've put a few modules over here as I was kind of running around and doing things. So you can see I've started to lay some track already. For now, the station is just called Unload. I couldn't come up with anything more creative than that. And I've set it up to use... Let's see. Yeah, I've set it up to use large power poles with 1 light at each one. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to do double sets of rails. So let me set up a loop here. Do we want it to be circular like that? No, I think I want it to be... Yeah. I'd like it to be straight on one side, like that. Okay, and the reason for that is just that then it's easier to extend it. Let's see if I can follow this thing. I kind of ghosted it, but no. There we go. And then I'll pick these up. There. Okay. So now we've got a loop. We're going to be driving on the right side, and I'm going to use one-way train. Where's my car? Dude. Where's my car? Oh, I left it over there. Crap. Okay, so we're going to have to run a minute to go to where I left the train. I haven't used FARL in a while, so it took me a few minutes to get it set up. And hopefully it'll remember my settings. Yeah, there we go. And of course, the beautiful thing about this is that it picks up trees and stones and we'll put down power poles and lights and stuff. It's saying I'm out of chain signal because the blueprints I use for this have chain signals, but that's okay. I don't want to automatically place signals right now. I think I'll turn 45 degrees from here. So that's going to be a right turn. And that's not good. So this thing is not foolproof. Alright, so let's manually correct this, and then I'm going to have to tell it to switch sides. I think. Let's see. Flip left, right. Let's try it. Yeah, cool. No! No, 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 no. Stop. Alright, let's try this again. Pole. CP, I don't know what that means. Yeah, see, so this is what I'm having trouble with. I don't know, how do I fix that? Because flip left right seems to do nothing. Alright, well, am I going to have to do this manually? I think I might have to. Alright, well, we're not too far away, so I think I'm just going to place the rest of it manually. Hopefully we won't run into too many trees. And then I'll do the other side on the way back. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, so I'll turn again, and then hopefully when we do that, we can reactivate it and have it work properly. Let's extend this a little more. Okay. Jiminy Christmas. That was horrible. Okay. There we go. Let's place the next pole as best I can. I'm not sure which side. Yeah, I think the light goes there. All right, let's try again. Come on. For crying out loud. Jesus. Not a happy camper right now. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it should look like this. This is the print that I used to get it going. Okay. So we put the pole there. All right, yeah, so maybe that was my mistake. Let's back up and try again, and I think I'm gonna have to tell it to switch sides, maybe? If anybody at all can help me with this, I would really appreciate it. Okay, start. And it's not working. Why isn't it working? Can't place rail. I don't get it. Okay, there's the front. It's got that figured out. There we go. All right. Okay, so that was not too horrible. Let me turn the train around, and I'm going to take it back the other way to go clean up those spots I got missed. Looks like we missed a power pole. Yeah, is that too far? Yeah, that's a little bit too far. So I'll just put another one in the middle. And I didn't bring any track with me, so let's go back. I'll get some more track, and we'll finish up the return. Okay. Hopefully I've got enough track to finish this off myself. Throw down some lights while I'm at it, since those got missed. Okay. I wonder if this is actually the right spacing. I wanted to have a space of 2. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. Didn't go quite as smoothly as I was hoping. But we're almost there. Before we do this again, I'll see if I can get some help on this thing. There. Okay, and let's do another light. Okay. Okay, so this is our patch of ore. I see some biters down there, so I'm going to go down and take them out. They're getting tougher now. I'm using all piercing rounds now. Okay, and I think that's it. Don't see any more. We'll probably want to start doing laser turrets sometime soon. Okay, so let's set up our mining drills. Let's see, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 9. That's 18. 27. 30. 40, I believe. Okay. Wish I would have brought more with me. All right, let's see how many we have here. That is 21, so that, yeah, so we can use yellow belts for all of these. I'll go ahead and load these up with efficiency modules. That'll help keep the pollution down as well, which will decrease the likelihood that the base gets attacked by biters. Whoops. Ran out of yellow belts. I'm gonna have to go back and get some more supplies to finish this off. Okay. All right. Well, let's go back and we'll get more supplies, and we'll also pick up some more mining drills while we're at it. I think we'll put the stop right there, let's say, and we'll call this iron ore load 1. I think I can pick that up. Yeah. Okay, and I want to loop this around. Let's see. Up here, I have the loop on the left side. So that would be like this. There. All right, we'll load that up with wood. And let's add the unload. We'll go, I'll just put item count for now, and let's go. And then I'll take us back. So we need yellow belts and mining drills. Okay. And these are the chain signals that I put down. Not quite sure why they're red. I'll just drive it manually. Yeah, I think those were the only ones. Okay. All right, so yellow belts and mining drills. There's another one mined out. So we're doing this at a good time. And I'm gonna pick up my car while we're here. It's right there. And we'll pick up more efficiency modules as well. I guess we'll take them all. I'm just having those run non-stop pretty much. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of some of these wooden power poles. I don't need so many of those. Or maybe I do. Yeah, I do want to take those because I'm going to use those. Yep, I'm a good driver. I think this episode's going really well. Yep, just hit them all. That's fine. Let's see if I care. Okay. Did I get the yellow belts? Yeah. Okay. Good. So let's go to ore load. Go. Those on, and then okay, now it should stop and wait for me. All right. Well, that's 3. Okay, I'll save that other patch for later. No, let's not save it for later. Let's take care of it now. That way we don't have to come back here often. Okay, let's see. And we'll tie that into the, we'll tie this into that fourth line over there. There. We'll have these side load. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these powered up. Okay, let's see, what should we do next? Modular armor. Maybe we should do some more damage upgrades. Yeah, let's do another round of bullet and turret upgrades. There we go. Okay, those are all running. All right. Yeah, so now we're going to set up the loading station. So for loading into the cargo wagons, I'm going to use stack inserters. We'll put steel chests, and then we'll use fast inserters into the steel chests. So that gives us 18 inserters, and I've got 4 belts. So 4 into 18 is about 4 plus a couple extra ones, right? So how do I split these up? I could do a 4-to-3 balancer. Actually, I think 3. Let me test something. I want to see how many inserters it takes to empty off the yellow belt. And I think it's 3, no, 4, 5, 6. Really? That many? Okay. So it takes 6 to empty 1 belt. So really what we should do here is a 4-to-3 belt balancer. And I think I have, yeah, I have a blueprint book that should have 4-to-3. That's 4-to-3. There we go. And in case you're wondering, I got that blueprint book. I think I found a link for it on Reddit somewhere. I'll see if I can find it. If anybody's interested, just let me know, and I'll look for it. Yeah, let's do it like that instead. There we go. Maybe this is not such a good balancer actually, because this belt has less stuff on it than this belt does. All right, let me try a different design. What if I just do it like that? Yeah, I think that's fine. That seems to be more balanced. All right, now I'm going to put this on manual so it doesn't take off on me. We'll wait for it to fill up, and then we'll go do the unload. And I think I'd like to put this on the circuit network. So that the train station is only enabled if it's nearly full. Is that one full? Okay. So these boxes are going to hold 10, 20, 30, 40. What, 4,800? No, these are going to hold 2,400 ore each. Because they stack in 50. So these hold 2,400 ore each. I've got 18. So 2,400 times 18 is 43,200. So let's disable this. Well, no. Really, I just want it when it has a full load. All right, so we got 2,000 in each car. So as long as we have at least 6,000, then we should turn it on for pickup. Okay. So let's enable if anything, or should we do everything? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, if anything is greater than 5,000, let's say. Okay, so that way, even if it's almost got enough to pick up, hopefully by the time the train gets here, it'll be full or nearly so. Oh, and we should put a few turrets down. So I'll just spread some around. You know, these are only getting 10 bullets apiece. Which is not a lot, but you know, this is really just kind of a early warning system more than anything. If we get a couple of attacks, then we can come down and put in some more substantial defenses. And I'm putting these up against the mining drills because that way the biters won't be able to get us around on it. They'll only be able to attack it from one side, and hopefully that'll make it less vulnerable to getting destroyed. Okay, so this train is full. Let's go to the unload. And we're going to unload until the inventory is empty. And actually I'm going to replace this with a regular locomotive so I can keep my FARL for later use. There we go. It's out of rocket fuel. That's okay because I have some wood. Oh, okay. And it's got the same setup. Okay, so on the unload, we're basically gonna reverse the order of the inserters. And I need chests, so I'm gonna have to go and pick up some more steel. Hopefully I can do that without destroying too many things with my car. Out of gas. That's great. Okay, I need to get some steel so I can make steel chests. I think we're doing okay on inserters. Okay, and again we need 18 steel chests. I've got red belt. I'm going to go ahead and grab some more red belt, because I think I'm going to run it from the station to the line with red belt rather than yellow on the unload side. I think I have everything else I need. Let me get some circuits, because I'm going to need to make a combinator. And yeah, I think that's all I need. And I forgot my car again. I wish I would put that wood in my gas tank when I destroy it. That would be a handy feature. Okay. Alright, so we take our chests. Put in our lights. Okay. Now, how do we want this to come out of here? Okay, and then I'll do a round of turret damage. There we go. And then from here, we want to feed that basically down and to the east to join up with our other ore lines. I don't know if I want to run 3. Let's see, I've got, I don't know, a couple red belts worth when it's saturated. I guess I'll just run this into 1 red belt for now. And we can expand it later. Like that. Okay, so now we put in the controls. So we have 18 boxes. So we're going to set this to divide each by -18. And I'll put that as each. So what that's going to do is it's going to essentially give us the average contents of all of these chests. Okay. So we can see that the total coming in is 5.5K. That's the total of all of the chests. And then when we divide by -18, that gives us an average of 310 per chest. And basically what we want to do is we want to tell these inserters only to unload their chest if their chest has more than the average. Okay. So I'm going to need some more of those red wires. So the output, we're going to wire up to all of these. And then we're going to put a green wire between each box and its inserter, like this. There. Okay, so now each one of these boxes, like this one here, for example, has 278 in it. The signal it's getting out is -310. So the average is 310. We want this to unload if it has more than 310. In this case, it does not. So we don't want this one to activate. So basically what we're going to set this to is that it'll be enabled if, do I want anything or everything? I always get that mixed up. If everything, let's see, if it's greater than the average, then it's going to be a positive number. So if it's greater than or equal to 0, we want it to turn on. Okay, and this one, I can't see if it has a red light or not. Let's try anything. Let me go ahead and copy this. Okay, yeah, so those are turned off. We can see that this one is turned on. This one has 311 in it. which is 1 greater than the average. The reason we do this is because we want the boxes to unload evenly, so that when the train unloads, all of these inserters will be able to run at the same time. If we have some boxes that stay full, then that inserter is not going to be unloading from the train. So this will help ensure that we get the fastest unload possible. Okay, so we just finish copying that all the way down the line. Right, so we can see this one's got a red light, it's turned off. That box has 307, which is below the average. This one has 325, which is above. Right, so all that seems to be working just fine. All right. And so now we need to run the belt over to join up with the others. So I'm going to clear a path through these trees. Really need to start making robots. I think we'll do that in the next episode. That's actually what I like to use robots for the most, is just getting rid of trees. Okay. So if we go over here, you can see that some of the inserters are working and others are not. And now none of them are working, but they should be working. Let's see, 299. So they've all got 299. If it's greater than or equal to 0, maybe I just want greater than 0. No, it's got to be less than or equal to 0, doesn't it? No. I think it is greater than or equal to 0. All right, so maybe it will start running again once these other ones unload. I think that's why they're not working, because these are stuck. So these boxes are not going to reduce anymore. And because they don't reduce, the average doesn't change, so they never get to be above the average again. I think that's why they're all stopped. Let's start running more belt and we'll see if it starts going again. Guess we have to do more than that. Yeah, there they go. Okay. Okay. So what we can do here is we can combine 2 yellow belts into 1 red one. There we go. And since we've done that, I think we can bring over another red belt from here. Let's try replacing these with stack inserters. That's better. All right, I'm going to load that up with fuel. And we'll send that over to the station. Let me pick up my car. Yeah, see, these are all stopped now because that one can't go. So that way these are all going to stay with pretty much the same quantity in each one. So they'll unload evenly and they'll load evenly as well. Wrong way. Here we go. There. Okay. The only other thing I want to do is get a radar set up down at that mining outpost so we can see what's going on there. I'll do that here offline. And in the next episode, we'll start setting up more iron production, and we'll work on getting robots made, at least construction robots. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.